Hi there, and welcome back. Taurus, Golden Empress collection here. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for all of the likes, the shares, and the subscribes. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget Friday Night Love Tarot. It's where we talk live and we get to chit chat. So check this out. Divine feminine energy, divine masculine energy. What does the tarot want you to know? Divine guidance. Some of you guys need to make an appointment. That's all I'm going to say. You need to check out Friday Night Love Tarot. That's what I'm hearing. Let's see. What else do we need to know for my Tauruses? Past, present, and future. Yeah, celebration. Past, present, and future. To me, that's like a Four of Wands. You know, with the fact that you have the lovers here like that. A piece of, I was hearing, okay, this is wanted to come out, but it went back in. So I'm actually going to put it back in is what I feel like. It's a positive vibration, though. There's going to be something for you to be celebrating coming very, very soon. It might even be in Libra season, Taurus, okay? Past, present, and future, though. Then we look at you and your other person. Yes. See? I knew it. A loving relationship here. This could be someone that has passed over, though. Let me see what this is. Yeah, King of Swords energy. Someone's coming in to talk to you. Someone needs to learn to do their healing work here. Okay? It's very important to understand that Spirit is actually here to guide you, to help you see the truth. Somebody's coming in to, I feel like they're coming in to talk to you. This is a lesson of integrity. And if you've been preaching integrity, Taurus, I'm feeling like somebody is digging what you're saying. Somebody, yes, see, look, came back out, can't make it up. Somebody is really looking at what you're saying here. Some of you guys, this might be an offer of love. This might be an opportunity for you to do something truly nice. And I'm hearing sincere. There's a sincerity here behind whatever this energy is. If you are needing sincerity out of someone, I think that you would rather be alone than not have the sincerity. The need to protect yourself. Some of you guys, I'm picking up on, you probably need to go to the description box and check the links that I have listed for you. It's going to be of benefit for you, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, Taurus. Just go down, I don't know, wherever the rabbit hole takes you, Taurus. You can start in my description box. There's other people. You're going to have keywords that are coming in here. You're going to have to decipher whatever this is. These are messages of love to help you celebrate and to win. Okay, whatever you're being divinely guided to see, yes, it's to bring in something beautiful here after a harsh time, possibly dealing with some sort of situation. I feel like this is upside down. You know, you don't want the drama, but for real, you don't trust the people around you, and these people are supposed to be your family. And you're like, are you for real? So at this point, this intuition here with this King of Swords, this is like the ultimate, you know, being able to stand in your integrity. Having a soul awakening here. See what I'm saying? Divine guidance. You know, whatever situation it is that you're in where you feel like you're kind of trapped, maybe, I don't know, maybe you always like revert back to being in your shell or something. Yeah, and I don't know why I just heard like church bells. I don't know, you revert back to being in your shell, you don't want to step out, something like that. What is this? Okay. There's a couple of different things that I'm seeing here, but this is more about organization and how you're going to get something done. It's going to take a second for you to actually get there, though. Somebody needs to understand that there is a person here that triggers them completely. Triggers you. Somebody's trying to help you as well. But the other thing is, if you guys are in a relationship, Taurus, with fire sign, I feel like for some of you guys, you might want, your energy is that you want to get away from this particular person. Because down here at the bottom of the deck, you have protection and you have defensiveness. Remember I told you there might be someone you're not getting along with? I picked up this deck because this deck has a card that has the evil eye all over it. And they keep showing me my nails. Like I keep being pulled back to my nails with whatever this is. If you did something to protect yourself, I just want to tell you, you're so smart, Taurus. You know. And if you haven't done it yet, I feel like it's an Aquarius that you need to take refuge from. Don't let that Aquarian energy get to you, okay? So that could be the internet, but it could also be a person, you know? Tell me, what do you need them to know with this particular message? Tell me about celebrations, please. We might do a different spread tonight, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel it getting ready to come out. It's not the norm. Tell me about celebrations, please. Energy drainer. That's interesting. Energy drainer. Celebrations. Four of Wands. Yeah, why? Oh. Because not all relationships are, you know, how do I say this? Not all relationships are meant to last. But at the same time, not all relationships, you know, go like pieces of cake. Like it's not always easy. It can be very, very hard, if that makes sense. And remember that I feel like it was Libra energy that we saw. I don't know where I'm seeing Libra energy at, but this could be someone who, you know, is passive aggressive towards you, and you clash because you don't want to be treated like you're gullible in a way, if that makes sense. You feel like this person should respect you and have integrity, right? Yeah, you're definitely not gullible, that's for sure. You know when it's time to retreat. You know when spirit is guiding you in the right way. It's interesting because I'm sitting here saying you know, but then here it's like someone doesn't want to do the work. Someone doesn't want to heal. I'm not sure who that is in this particular cycle, because one of you guys is fire and one of you is ice. So if you're meeting in the middle and you're clashing like this, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of weird what I'm picking. I know this sounds corny, but if you're out in the public setting, one of the things you'll notice is that people don't shake hands anymore. It's an exchange that is, you know, phasing out. And so they do, you know, like the fist bump or they do whatever. But the handshake, I don't know. It's interesting. Take that as it resonates, okay? Because there needs to be some sort of healing of the foundation. Do you see how this statue has its head on its hand, like it's kind of in dismay? It's like, what do we need to do to get someone to understand not to misbehave here? You know, you got your sweet and innocent, but maybe when this little thing turns around, it's not so sweet and innocent. Because the larger perspective here is that something needs the opportunity to, it's not just heal. It's like, oh man, I split straight to it. It's to be protected. You know, your innocence, you know, here's the thing. It's like, if they think you're gullible, then yeah, they are trying to steal your innocence. Take it as it resonates, Taurus. Because this is that's why I picked up this deck, because of this card, and I went straight to it. You gotta love the messages, baby. You gotta love the messages. What else? Some of you guys need to stand up for yourselves with this King of Swords. I'm not sure who this person is around you. I really don't know. We're going to separate you two out here in a second. I feel like the spirit is going to get pretty deep with you guys tonight, because mid-September is going to be harsh. If you guys watched the September reading, I probably kicked out a few of those astrological events that have been going on. Now, I don't get them all, but I know that there's going to be something coming up here where you're really going to have to fight. You know, King of Swords, your essence, you know, standing in your power and your integrity when you're loving someone who is very stubborn, who's stuck, that clashes with you, that drains your energy, and possibly every time you have sex, right? You want to work with this person, but unfortunately at this time, they're just not giving you that. They're not providing you with that. And yeah, and that's what this, check it out. The loner. This full moon energy is coming up. You guys better pay attention to what's going on. Wolf in sheep's clothing, possibly, that you could be dealing with. Yes. And so your ancestors are coming in here and talking to you, showing you that this is possibly generational. I just heard generational curse for some of you. What's at the bottom? Growth to build. So if there's a generational curse that's around you, yep, look, it came back out. You all saw that drop, right? This is what's happening. Your essence needs to be protected because there's something here where someone, it's like they're making a final choice. They're making a final decision here. Let's see what tarot comes out. Okay, because this is something that is growing. This is something that needs to be healed. Show me you and your other person. Let's do that now. I want to, not only do I recommend the spiritual evil eye for the protection against the stank eye, basically. I'm going to need you guys to, again, like I said, go out here, do your research as to what you're gravitating towards. Some of you guys, I'm picking up on copper. I'm also picking up on the tourmaline. So this is black tourmaline, if you don't know it already. It's a protective energy. You could even be going with hematite. Wow, that's very interesting. Because I was led not to wear any jewelry tonight. See, notice I don't have any on tonight. And like I said, once you guys get to a point where you've taught yourself how to manifest and pull on the energy of minerals, okay, crystals, things like that, without actually having to have them, you just know what they feel like, and you know how to balance yourself emotionally and spiritually just by calling on the energy that is around you. You don't need the crystals. Guys, I want you to know that. Like, when you're learning, yeah, but when you become a master, you don't need them. And this right here is you becoming a master, protecting yourself, because that is your destiny. That's your fated energy to be protected. Okay? Your essence is protected enough to where you don't need certain things. You're on a mission. You're on a journey. Whatever this is, Taurus, and I'm proud of you because you're going to be growing into something blessed and beautiful, and you're going to kick this Aquarius's butt. If this Aquarius is not doing you right and refuses to, stop with the battling and, trying to pull on your energy, and this is somebody who thinks they're fine, by the way, too. I want you to know that. They really do. They think that they're fine and don't have to do the work that's required. But, they might be learning something here. They might be having visions, is what I feel with the Six of Baskets here. Visions of this true love that they're sitting in here. Yeah, somebody knows. Somebody's going to have to make a choice. Yeah, and you two have been together for a long time. And there's something about you, boo. Ooh, there's something about you where they know that being around you is a protected thing. This is not someone who... I don't know who this is. Because I feel like I picked up on someone new. Every time you see this person, it's like I don't know, it's just a very unconditional, caring energy. You might be disappointed in them because they're struggling so hard to do their inner work. But anytime you're around them, it's still a matter of love. They still look at you like you're larger than life, like you are on a pedestal. You have accomplished, you have achieved something. There's something about your energy, okay? This also, for some of you guys, Taurus, this could be children watching you. And if you're depressed, I feel like if you have a child around you, this child is picking up on it. I know that there's a female in this card, but I'm picking up on a little boy. He doesn't like the fact that you're sad. So you might want to, I don't know, I'm thinking go to the park together, go do something fun together. Show him that you are able to, get out of your PJs, and you might have this depressed energy around you. You need to pull out of that. Go take a shower, wash your hair, get up off that couch. Stop making him SpaghettiOs and hot dogs. Make him a real meal. Give him the fruits and the vegetables that he needs. I don't know who that's for, but get up and take care of your baby, please. You know what I'm saying? He sees you. Not really sure how to deal with that either. Please know that it's affecting that child. Yeah, I straight saw SpaghettiOs and hot dogs, and I would be upset if that was what I had to eat. So, but I have a sensitive palate, and I like food and I like to cook. So hit me up in my inbox if you want some kid-friendly meals with green beans in them, and they will tear it up. All right, let's see. So this came out, yeah, like here it is, and this would be technically your energy. Someone betrayed you. They did. You might even have parents around you that are just, you feel like are plotting on you, depending on how old you are here or whatever's up with this. Some of you guys, I definitely picked up on a younger, like teenage vibe. Somebody wants to have a boyfriend, but they can't have a boyfriend type energy. Yeah, you don't want that anyway. Someone's younger here. But I also see a family unit. I see possibly a daughter, again, rejecting and being stressed out because of the rules, because of the regulation. You know, here's the thing though. I feel like Taurus, whatever this is, because this is you right here. This is you standing in your power and getting ready to make plans. Things weren't going in your favor. They weren't. And it took you really centering yourself, balancing yourself after some sort of stress. Maybe after somebody tried to take you for gullible. You know, really understanding who you were as a person and what your weaknesses were. You know, because we're all doing shadow work here, right? What your weaknesses were when it comes to what this loving energy is. Were you giving too much to someone who was taking from you and creating that conflict? Could have been. Could have been. But right now, you're balancing. This is yin and yang. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. With the manifestation here. Some of you guys, I definitely see pregnancy here. You might be trying to decide with this growth to build here, and this, I did see pregnancy with this when I first saw the card. You might be trying to decide if you want to hold on to this little bundle of joy, but I'm pretty sure that there needs to be a lot of conversation about what's happening here. Somebody's trying to bring you clarity about what's getting ready to go on. Okay. Somebody is saying put some prayer into it here. You've got a divine feminine, and if you are feminine and you're pregnant, you have another divine feminine energy around you that's very wise. She's talking to you and telling you that if you stress on it, then that's what you're going to make the situation. You know, if that's what you constantly harp on, then that's what it will be. For some of you guys, let's see what happens on this person's end with their energy, but I feel like and it could be they really don't know who this person is, and that's possibly the potential baby daddy or, you know, the father of your child, whatever. If they don't really know them, it could be a little on the shady side, but they might be giving you advice to work with this person if they come off as being a stable provider, right? If they do want this relationship with you, if they want to be a husband, then you should go. But for some of you guys, this person is not stable. They hide it very well. Okay, and that's why you might be in your head and possibly going through a little bit of that PTSD, because this is depression and stress right here. This is major anxiety, having nightmares about whether or not you're actually going to be coming into union with somebody. You're always waiting. And if this is an abuser here, you're always waiting for that person to come in with the next blow. You cringe. That's what I see. You cringe. You're like, is this going to keep going? You know, and it's like this emotional cycle. It's waves. It comes in waves. Do you see it? Is it going to knock you off your little unicycle here? Because this is like a one-man show. You're trying to juggle two lives here, possibly you and another, but you're only on this one wheel. All you got is your two legs. All you got is your two legs. Show me this other person for my Tauruses, please. Again, you guys know that we do go over into the Vimeo extended link. This person's got, I don't know, that's lessons. I'm feeling lessons. Oof. The description box has the link. I feel, the Daughter of Baskets is what came out. And with this deck, I always think of the Daughter of Baskets as being loving. But of course, yeah, and it is loving. Look, it is. This person is loving. I feel like this person is actually going to take matters into their own hands, especially if this now has turned out to be a pregnancy, okay? There will be a hard decision made, but right now it's not being made. See? It's coming in waves. Somebody's not seeing this spiritual growth. They're not growing like you are here. You're the one growing. Yeah, tell me about the gullible energy. Yep, okay. So when you look at the Son of Knives, one of the things that I've actually been picking up on is street justice, right? So you could have somebody around you that deliberately did something to harm you with this conflict here. And now you're trying to decide what you're going to do with it. Some of you guys, I feel like you're a third party dealing with an abuser that might be putting their hands on a divine feminine here. It could even be your child, if that makes sense. So you want to protect whoever this child is, and you might be making some phone calls here, but I want you to hold on. Be very careful, because you're making poor judgments out of something that happened to your child. You're just trying to protect this child. I know that, but you're not seeing the bigger picture here of what's truly being manifested. All right? There's a manipulator that's in the mix here. So you think about how you're doing this, okay? And the other thing is if you're an older individual trying to help, let's say, a victim get away from an abuser, that has to be on to them. You can't force somebody to do that, because what ends up happening is you separate these two people, okay? This person hasn't learned their lesson yet, because I did see the Page of Pentacles earlier. They haven't learned their lesson about abuse yet. The Ten of Knives on this channel is domestic abuse, period. Look, okay, someone murdered on the church steps, right? Supposed to be a place of holiness, but somebody's trying to take this revenge. And actually, what's crazy is the person in this deck that takes this revenge is the Son of Knives. He went, the pastor was messing with the mama's head, trying to mess with the mama's head. And so the son went and murdered the pastor because the mother died or something like that in the book. Okay, I'm not saying that's actually what I'm seeing in the cards. I'm talking about in the story. So it just goes to show that this is someone taking matters into their own hands with what they're offering here. Life. You know, and I was thinking to myself, betrayal, and I went straight to the Two of Wands and the Devil card. Why? This person is angry. This person is mean. This person carries an energy that creates this conflict here. You've been sharing your body with someone that deliberately creates conflict for you. And that's what I needed to see. It looks loving. It does, but it's actually very immature. This person spies on you. They're obsessed with you. You're the Devil and the Queen of Baskets. They're obsessed with you. And they want to be with you, but at the same time, it's almost like you have to be alone because they're going to crumb you. You know, they want you to stay single, but you also have to be in a relationship where you do everything for yourself, where you might only just get to talk to this person via text message every now and then. For some of you guys, if this is a pregnancy, they are not happy with it. And I want you to be careful, because the plans that they have for you are going to be extremely toxic with this Devil and Ten of Swords here. I want you to be careful, okay? They're going to be very angry. They're going to push, and I feel like death upon you. They're going to push. They're not. I don't see where they would want. Let me see. Yeah, no, they're going to create drama if there's a pregnancy here. They will. The Vimeo extended link is below. This is very detailed. So what they're thinking about you and feeling, what their intentions are going to be moving further in through the rest of mid-September here into October. And then the same thing for you. Your feelings towards them, how you're going to be feeling as you guys move through this, and then any other spiritual messages and oracles that need to come out. I find it interesting that we actually started with oracles, you know, in this particular set. So I love you guys bunches. Thank you so much for rocking with me. I appreciate you. Peace, noble grace.